How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Right, and we've already landed our first fish today. Baits have been up, what, 10 minutes? It's not an impressive fish, but it's a fish. There you are. First little skimmer. I've been actually targeting Bream, so I am hoping to get a bigger one, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, first fish. Let's go and give it released. Get that net washed. Stinky Bream. Another one. Yeah, same thing, little skimmer, I think. I'm glad I got the camera on just in time. I was literally just about to, I was just putting the camera on just to introduce the video, and I got a take straight away. It's not the biggest bream in here. Like I've had a 3-pound bream in here in the past. But I've heard there's a lot bigger ones, which they're my main target. Well, I'm actually lucky to land this fish because it's all tangled in the feeder. But look, it's all tangled. I was lucky to land that fish, very lucky. There you are, slightly bigger, not much bigger like, but yeah. But yeah, it's a bream. But yeah, I'll still call that as a skimmer. That's on the borderline for me. Well, we'll keep going and we'll see if we can get a bigger one. Yeah. Right, guys. Now that we've sort of settled down, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on these baits because I've already got liners. Now I've had to use the GoPro to do the explanation of the video because I'm using my phone as my main camera and it's quite windy today, so it's probably going to be a little bit of wind noise on the mic. So I'm going to do all the speaking on this. I'll try my best to do it on this. Yeah, so 2 bream so far. Well, a skimmer and a borderline skimmer bream. I know there's bigger bream in here, but we'll have to wait and see if we can get one. But first, I still haven't introduced the video. Welcome back to another video. We're out on, again, now my club lake, my club pond, I'll call this the top pond, and then the bottom pond, the bigger one with the carp in. This one, I think, like Kevin was saying, does have carp in, the odd little carp in. But if he managed to get one of them on today, that'll be amazing. But I'm happy with anything. But yeah, we've come down and we're gonna fish. We're fishing in a different peg this time. Last time we were fishing, we started off over there on this bank here, fishing up against this island close up, and then we moved round to that peg over there, which is 1 and 2. Today we've moved and we're fishing out, I think it's 23, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 20, I think that says 23. I think that says 23. Let's see what the other one says. That says 30, so that must be 29. We're on 29. So we're on the other side, because we've got a bit of north wind today, so the wind is coming from this direction, hopefully pushing the fish up in this sort of this side of the pond. Well, that's the plan anyway. That's what I've always been told while fishing on ponds like this. You always go into the corner on the end of the pond where the wind is pushing into, because that's where the fish get pushed into. So all the natural food, will get pushed into this bay, and all the fish should move into this bay feeding on the natural food, and hopefully find our bright yellow baits in the meantime. But so far it's working. Like I say, I'm fishing up against these reeds here as close as I can really, and then like I said, the other one's just in here, just on the other side of these reeds here. Like I said, I've had liners the whole time I've been down. I'm actually getting one right now on. See if we can get a bite on camera. I think I got the second bite on camera. Let's see if we can get this third one. I literally just had a little pop there. It's busy. I wasn't expecting it to start off this quick, but we're busy. Right, I'm gonna stop yapping, put the camera away, and get ready for some big fish, hopefully. Right, I've got the GoPro set up behind me, watching that rod, but I think you can also see it on this camera, so I'll have to check back on the footage later on if I get a bite while I'm not looking. But yeah, this concoction of ground bait that I've mixed here, all this is just some F1 pellets, some 4mm F1 pellets that I've grinded up, and I've literally basically just made it into a ground bait mix, basically, because I didn't have any. But I've also got some 2mm pellets which are still soaking, and I've also got another homemade mix which is like a bread, oats, and a little bit of ground bait mixed in, proper ground bait mixed in, just to make it a bit, and the bread's just to make it a bit stickier. But all the 2 fish that I've had so far have all come on the pellet mix, and it's a bit dry at the moment now, so I'm going to have to add a little bit more water. Yeah, it's dried up a bit. I'll be back. There we go. Consistency is a lot better. Right, so all I'm doing, it's basically, it's not a fixed snood at the bottom, it's running, but you can get smaller swivels that will fit in the bottom of there and lodge in there, so then basically the feeder will hook the fish, but I prefer to have it running. It's just my preference. There we go. Bait's buried inside there. Right guys, we're into another fish. It's been about half an hour, 45 minutes since the last fish. This one's a lot heavier. It was given a couple of good head shakes at the start, but at the moment it's just a bit quiet at the minute. But with this new rod of mine, it's amazing. It's amazing the fight compared to the older one that I've got. I just have to try and keep it to the left, because I've got a rod to the right. It is trying to get to the right side. Oh yes, an F1. Yeah. There we go. And it's in the net. Right. Let me get the cameras and everything set up and I'll give you a better look. Ooh. So yeah, our first F1 of the day. Hope to be many more. But yeah, it's not a big one. And yeah, it's just hooked in the side of the mouth there. And there we go. Nice little F1, maybe £1.5, something like that. Not very big, but we're good. Oh, and it's got a dead eye, look. Try and get on this side. One of its eyes is gone. But still shows you to get out there and still feed. And this one's got a nice orange spot right on its lip there. So if I ever catch it in the future, I'll know I've caught it before. Nice one. Nice little F1. Right, we'll go and release it. And away it goes, just like that. Right, let's go and get that bait back out there, see if we can get another one, even bigger one this time. Right guys, very distracted at the time, but I managed to get a bite on camera as well. I just realised the camera's on, so you've seen that on the camera. I was talking to Kevin, rod just arched right over. Yeah, all of mine, they're more like 4, 6. Like they'll just go from there round to there. So they're that one. Oh! The fish on. And we've got a bigger F1. There you are. We guessed, we think it was about £4.12. So it hasn't beaten my PB, which is 6? No, it's £5.15. But yeah, we're gonna try and get that beat today. But yeah, that's a nice fish for today. The biggest fish of the day. But yeah, beautiful. Right, we're gonna put it back in the net and get it released. Right, we'll get this fish released. Get all that froth out the way. Right, find the exit pole, turn around. There it goes. Oh. Guys, today has been a very good day so far. Right guys, how's it going? Right, now that I've settled, sat down, got both baits back in the water, I'm going to show you, the rigs that I'm using. On one rod I've got a helicopter rig which I've never used before, and I've got a cage feeder on there, 25-gram cage feeder. Like I said, I've never used a helicopter rig before, but I was very, I was actually literally, I was just talking to Kevin just then, as I was getting that take, that I was thinking about changing it back to a method feeder. Or changing it to a method feeder, since the method feeder has been working. And like I said, the other rod has a method feeder on. This was the one that caught me the 2 Bream and the 1 F1, the smaller F1. So it's got a 4-inch hook snood there with a tiny hook. I don't know the size. Actually, I could find out for you now actually. Yeah, that's what they came off, so I hope that helps. Yeah, and a 45 gram method feeder, and that's it. And I've, like I say, with the ground bait that I've made myself with the F1 pellets, 4mm F1 pellets, and I've just grinded them up into a powder, mixed a couple of bits and bobs in there with it as well, just to get a bit of flavour. And the smell that's coming off that ground bait is, I think that's what's helped me catch the fish today, to be honest. But I've also got some little micro pellets as well, little 2mm micro pellets. I can't remember exactly the name now, but when I get home I'll check and I'll put it on screen now, so you know exactly which ones they are. But yeah, over the moon. I'm absolutely over the moon. I was not expecting it to be this good today. I'm like, this is by far one of the best days I've had on here, so I would say it can only get better, right? So we'll see what happens. But yeah, helicopter rig and a method feeder. But yeah, so far they're both working, but so far the helicopter rig has brought the biggest fish of today. So we'll keep using it, and hopefully it keeps bringing the bigger fish. Oh yeah, definitely
something on.
Yeah. So a bit better. Oh, it's coming towards me. Could it be the big Bream? Or could it be an F1? Stand deep. Go on, son. Give it some belly. Go on, son.
F1.
You reckon?
I think so, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You want me to net it for you?
If you don't mind. It's still got plenty of bite, I think. Oh, there's some gold in it.
It's angry.
Yeah, it's not coming at all.
Nope.
There we go. Thank you very much.
Nice one.
Better than the second one? Or worth weighing?
Worth weighing, of course.
Worth weighing?
I would say around the same.
Ooh.
Let's see.
No, it's not as heavy.
Is it not?
I think this one may be 4.5.
Oh no, yes. This one is 4.9, so that's
Yeah.
like 3 point something.
Yeah.
3.
So the longer ones are better ones. There you go, guys. They're slightly smaller, but it's a bit fat. So I thought maybe it weighed a bit more, but it was £4 something with the net. So yeah, and the net is 11, so it's only £3 something, but it looked heavy. But yeah, Bonnie F1. Right, I'm gonna try my best and try and get an underwater release on this fish now. So give me 2 minutes. Right guys, I'm just going to do a little outro now, just in case, because what we're going to do is we're just going to pack up one rod, because it's getting close to time to go now. So we're going to pack up one rod and we're just going to move round to the channel on the other side, more nearer to the car park. So I'm going to pack up one rod and we're going to take one rod and have one cast there while we're waiting for our lift to come. So I'm just going to pack up everything, have one rod, one feeder and everything, and then that's it. And then once we get over there, see if we can get anything else. If we get anything else, I'll add it in. If not, then this will be the end. So thank you very much for watching. See you next time on Earl's Fishing Adventures. See you later.